What's something that you're looking to accomplish here in the next 12 months?
We are growing the team. Um, we're talking to a couple agents right now, seeing if they're the right fit. I want the right fit. I don't just want anyone. I really want people to work together as a team and as a group and help one another. Obviously, our sales goals are increasing as to how much we want to bring in as a team. Um, continued growth, I should say. Um, I always say I'm going to take a step back, and I never do. I never do. Um, it's always 7 days a week, I think, which is why I always take vacations. I'm like, okay, I need a break, and I'm back to 7 days a week. So we'll see. One of these days, maybe I'll take a step back, but not right now.
That's one of the problems that you now have to solve for as a team leader is
Right.
the recruiting piece, right? Which always gets a bad rap for whatever reason in our industry.
Wow. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Very true.
But what I found and what we found is the more that you go out and you attract people to your team, right?
Right.
It allows you to scale. And there's a
Yeah.
difference between growth and scaling, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
with growth, your expenses are on the same track as them, and then it gets to that
Right.
point when you get to the point of scaling,
Mm-hmm.
expenses plateau and your revenue and your income starts
Right.
to increase. And if you're a team lead out there that's really growing your team, you know it's hard. And Angela, you know this, it's harder to stay small
It
and
is.
really have people stay a long time
I know.
if you're building their business up.
Right. It's very true. It's
Yeah.
yeah. The
What's
turnover, there's a big turnover with teams. Obviously, we know that. My goal is, and I just told someone this yesterday, my goal is to build a team that people want to stay. And
Yeah.
I understand and I applaud anyone that wants to go out on their own and start their own team. Everybody deserves to grow and not be shamed for leaving a team and taking what they learned. I applaud that. I don't have any problem with that. But would I love it if they want to stay? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
And I believe, as
mhm.
we've seen over the years, you being in the business and on teams, and me being in the business and on team,
Right.
I think the new team model moving forward is going to have to look a little bit different
I agree
than
with you.
what we were brought up on.
Right.
And I think a lot of that is the we call them golden handcuffs, right?
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like it's the value adds that you can bring to the table to your agents that are not leads,
That's
right?
right.
That are not transaction support,
That's right.
right? Because those are
Absolutely.
standardized.
Yeah. Yeah. And the agents don't always understand that.
Yeah,
So
you know,
that, as a team lead, you're a phone call away, you're guiding them, you're coaching them, um, keeping them out of trouble.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Angela, what's something that you're looking to accomplish in 5 years?
I'm looking to buy a couple properties out of state, actually. My family has a condo in Tybee Island, so I've looked at that as an investment property. That's my main goal. Continue to grow the team, buy more investment properties. My business partner, Joey Messer, and I are flipping a property in Clintonville right now. It's in the historic district, so it's been a headache, but we'll continue flipping, continue to grow the team, and buy investment properties on the beach.
What do you think that you need to kind of add or put in place for you to, really help accomplish those goals?
I have a lot of newer agents and they're doing great, but I need to continue to help them increase their sales, continue to train them so they can be at a higher level of production. I set goals for them this year and they're actually meeting them and we'll increase the goal next year. So they'll continue to increase. And as they increase, then I'll bring newer agents in and train those agents and we'll continue on.
I love it. I love it. I think it's the accountability piece, especially with the newer agents. It's the accountability
Absolutely.
piece, and then
Yeah.
what you experience and what I experienced, the
Right.
shadowing, right? The
Yes.
apprenticeship.
Yes. Definitely. Yeah.
What's What's a legacy goal for you? What's something that you're looking to accomplish when you're no longer here?
Well, I'm hoping to leave some beach properties to my daughter. And I said that, her eyes lit up. So, hopefully, um, gosh, I don't know. I really don't know. That's a great question. I gotta tell you.
Well, I was asked that last year at some point, and in our business, it's always like, okay, what's your 1 year goal? What's your 5 year goal? What's your
I
10 year
know.
goal? Right? For me, it's like, I call it the North Star. Some people call it the why. Right? It's like, what's that one thing that you're chasing? Right? That you may accomplish, you may never accomplish, but it's the one thing, and especially in our business where they don't teach you that the mental side of this game of being a small business owner, the highs and the lows, and like you need something to pull you through all of that, right?
That's
and
true. That's true.
and that legacy question to me, you know we don't talk about that a lot, right? We don't get asked that question a lot.
That's
So
true.
I'm always curious when I have people on of like, do you have a legacy goal? And if not, that's fine, right? You don't have to have one right now,
Yeah.
but really just something to think about of, what's that thing that I'm always going to be chasing.
Family. It's for me, it's what I leave for my family. Truly. Yeah. And we travel together. My mom and stepdad, we travel together, and I actually enjoy taking care of them and buying their meals when we're on vacation and things like that. So, yeah, it's family. It really comes down to family and the people in your life.